guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Angela, and today I'm with my roommate.
Hi, my name's Holly.
And today we're going to be doing our first impressions of college life so far. So we're just going to go through like our move-in weekend or day, and then like welcome week, our first week of classes, and then like our two first weekends. We did different things, but and then kind of just like the lifestyle of like new college students.
Yes. New college freshmen.
Yeah. Okay, so move in.
That day was really stressful, not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that stressful.
Well, I was stressed trying to make it look good in 24 hours.
So it was less stressful. It was still stressful. We met each other in person the first time. That was so long ago.
Yeah. We like didn't talk because we were so focused on like making our dorms look good.
I thought you didn't like me.
Oh my gosh, no! Did you really? Do I have an RBF?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Well,
I'm
no,
so
like,
sorry.
I
I'm
was
really
telling-
perfectionistic, so like I just
No, I am
wanted
too.
Yeah, I just
Maybe
wanted-
not as much as you, but I'm like really like
I'm
everything
so
has to
sorry.
be
I'm so
perfect.
sorry.
Okay, no, I didn't think that you didn't like me, but I was like, oh no, my dreams of like Holly being my best friend are crushed.
That's so sad. I feel like we're already like best friends. Like,
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought the first day,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think
Yeah.
that anymore.
That's good.
Okay, well, moving day was easy, I thought, because they went to your car, got your stuff, and then brought it all up here.
Yeah, like you don't touch anything, they bring it all up for you.
Yeah,
It's super nice.
that was moving day. And then our welcome week started, and we have TT groups, which stands for like Tower Team.
Towering traditions.
No, they're called Tower Team.
Towering traditions.
No, that's the whole orientation thing.
Oh.
Look, each TT group consists of 10 to 20 new students and is led by a Tower Team leader. Jump in on the fun and get connected. So then we met our TT groups, which whenever we say TT, it's like the Towering Tradition.
It just means welcome week, basically.
Yeah, okay. Then we had a worship service on Sunday because it's a Christian school. Just do like a whole week of like icebreakers and like getting to know your group, which is really nice because like then you go into the first days of actual school and you already know people because these are the people in your first seminar. And that was actually my first class, so I like went into class and knew everybody, which was super nice. So you have someone to sit with and like talk to. Yeah, what was your favorite activity? Because there were different sessions, like a community of care where they taught us about like safety on campus, and like there was one about like sexual assault and stuff like that. And then there were other things where like you just got to know what the school is all about and like what your journey here is going to be like.
I think my favorite was the storytelling one we had.
Yeah.
So like they did this whole like, not ceremony, what's the word? Sermon? No. Session. They did this whole session on like, basically like the art of storytelling, and then we went off into our TT groups and like we talked about our like life story, and my group got like super deep. Like we all like shared a lot of like, I guess like real stuff about our lives, and it helped me like feel
Open
so
up.
much more connected with everybody, which I think is really rare for college. To just like, it's so Belmont. Like go share your life story. Like go tell stories. Like you don't get that at like other places. So
Yeah. That was probably my favorite too. Like the whole week there were just like emphasizing like, oh, our stories are all colliding into one, and you're a part of this person's life and their past really matters, and just like everyone just supporting each other and each other's like past like stories. I actually did a cool thing where on the screen they had a video and they were like, take out your phones. You remember the flashlight thing?
Yeah, I forgot
They said
about
take
that.
out your phones, and if this is like true for you, so they asked like who's the oldest, you would turn on your flashlight to your phone, and we were in this huge arena, the Curve Event Center, and you just put up your phone with your flashlight and saw like who else in the room of all the freshmen like was like you. which was really cool.
Mhm.
And they started to ask, like, deep questions, too. But, yeah, I was just surprised at how vulnerable everyone was.
Mhm.
And it really, like, makes you, like, closer to everyone in that group. And now, like, you know, you hang out with, like, those people now. Okay, first week of classes. Well, okay, our welcome week was from Saturday night to, like, Wednesday morning, basically, because there was opening convocation. But, so we started school in the middle of the week, which, like, was kind of interesting. But my first day was, or my first 3 days was, like, good. You just, like, you know people, because you see them around.
Yeah, because you see them through welcome week and stuff. It's small enough that you can see people.
Yeah,
wherever you
exactly.
go.
That's nice.
Mhm.
And then our first weekends, forgot what I did.
Oh, I studied. I remember. I went and found study spots. You did the same.
Remembering.
I studied. They honestly,
Yeah.
like, first week, like, you do get homework.
Yeah, we had homework before we started school.
Also, I had mono the first week of school.
Oh, yeah.
So
She
that was
got
great.
diagnosed, like, Thursday, the day after the
First
first day
day.
of school.
That's my luck. But yeah, and then on Sunday we went to different churches.
Oh, yeah. Okay, lifestyle. You have, instead of high school where it's like you go like 8 a.m. to like 4 p.m. or whatever every single day, like you get to pick your schedule. I mean, besides your classes. Like your classes are like set times, and then say, you know, you have a 3-hour break every Wednesday or something, you know, like you could study, you could go out with friends, you could shop, you could do a bunch of things, which makes the day seem like way longer than it actually is. But it's really nice because you get to choose what you do. And you have a lot more homework, but, like, I feel like you have a lot more time to do it. Maybe that's just me, but...
Yeah, I feel like the pressure of having to do it, like, that, like, in high school, like, you go to school and you have to do it for the next day. Yeah, that pressure isn't there, but you know that you still have to do it, like...
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, if I don't do this right now, I will fail tomorrow. It's like, if I don't do this right now, I'll just have to do a bunch of it tomorrow kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it can be good and bad.
Okay. On to the questions from you guys. So the questions we got were, is it harder or easier than you thought? Like school in general, I guess.
Well,
I think it's actually easier than I thought. Because I was like, oh, when I get to college, I'm gonna have all this homework. What is wrong with my voice?
I have all this homework.
I thought I was gonna have all this homework and, like, I don't know. I just didn't think I would have that much free time. But you do.
I have so much work.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm different, like, perspective here. I have a lot of work just from honors and stuff.
Yeah, she's in honors. I'm not.
So, is it harder? It's way easier, I think, the social aspect than I thought it would be. Like, no, like, it's pretty easy to, like, just sit down with people. And just be like,
Yeah.
Like, I thought it'd be really hard to, like, make friends, but, like, it's not really, because there's
Well,
so many
yeah.
clubs
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, also, I think people at Belmont are just different. That's
Yeah.
not a bash to anyone else.
No, it's
But, like,
just, like, the community here, like, I
It's,
don't know.
like, so... I don't know. It just, like, blows you out of the water.
Yeah, like
I
no
knew
one's
that-
ever gonna be like, ooh, you're weird. Like,
Yeah, like, there's plenty of weird people. It's okay. Everyone's weird. But I just thought, I knew that Belmont had a community, but, like, until you get here and experience it, like, you really don't know
Right.
what it is until you're in it. And, like, everyone's just so nice. They say hi to you even if you don't know them. Like, if you ask anyone to sit down at lunch, like, they'll be like, of course, yeah. Like, they'll start talking to you.
Mhm.
Like, it's just, like, everywhere. And you see, even though there's, like, 8,000 people here, like, I see the same people everywhere.
yeah, it's kind of like high school in that
Yeah.
sense. You can see people
Like,
walking
everywhere.
to class because everyone takes like the same route.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely easier in that way.
Yeah. How do you feel, or how did you feel when you started your first week of college? I was kind of nervous because the classes that didn't have my TT group in, I was like, oh God, who am I going to sit with? Who's going to be in there? Just like social anxiety mostly.
Yeah, I don't know. I had mono, so I didn't feel good. Like I said, my perspective's gonna be different because I was sick. But I was, aside from that, I think I was just super nervous that we were gonna have to like stand up and, be like, this is who I am in front of the whole class.
Yeah, that's so true.
Which I totally had to do. But no one knows me here, so I don't have to be like a quiet kid or.
You can be whoever you want.
Right.
Do any of you snore? No.
Mm-mm. Shockingly, we go to bed at the same time and wake up
Yeah.
at the same time.
Okay. I don't think that's shocking though.
That is for most roommates. They go to bed.
Oh
like,
well, yeah, but like we talked about that before. We were like, oh,
That's true.
like what time do you usually go to bed? And I forgot what I said, but it was around the same time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, when do you get up? And I was like, well, I'm not really a late sleeper till like 11 or something.
Yeah,
like it's like early.
Mhm. That's true.
But we like wake up at the same time.
like our alarms go off at the same time.
Like we both woke up at like 7:15 today.
And I
We
went
both
back-
go to bed at like 11 or 12.
Mhm.
Like it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it like compared to high school work-wise? We already talked about this kind of. It's a lot more
I feel like
work.
it's this. Yeah.
It's just more spread out.
Yeah. A lot more work.
Okay. What's your hardest class?
Oh wow! Whoever asked this question is genius. What's your hardest class, Angela?
Film history.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Is yours is probably your honors stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to say my honors seminar.
What does an MOT major do?
What does an MOT major do? Okay.
We're storytellers.
Oh yeah. So our three classes that we're required to take are art of storytelling, cinematic storytelling, and film history. And so what we're doing currently is we're focusing on telling stories for screenplays. And then in cinematic storytelling, we're learning how to tell stories through like the camera lens. And then in film history, we're learning the theory and the basis on which to found all of that knowledge. And then we can crew on sets during the weekend. So that's kind of what an MOT major does.
Okay. And last question, is it hard to make friends?
Oh, okay, I already talked about this.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's not hard, but it's hard.
you just have to put yourself out there. I think. Like in the first couple weeks, everyone says this. In the first couple of weeks, join all the clubs you want to, like join, the organizations that like do stuff together. And like there's all types of like clubs, and you can start your own, like you can do whatever you want, but that's like the way to meet people. Cuz also what's different in high school and college is like in high school, you have all your classes with basically the same people, especially if you've known them for years. So, like, you make your friends and your friend group in your classes, but in college, you change classes every semester. So, like, you have your friends and you meet them in, like, organizations or, like, being your roommate or, like, just outside stuff rather than class. Because in class, you just go sit down. You may do some group projects with them and, like, then you leave. But I haven't hung out with, like, really the people in my class except, like, my TT group.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Just because it's, like, it's not a long enough time to get to know them in class when you're, like, sitting there and, like, listening to, like, the professor, like, teach.
Right.
So you don't get to know them well enough. I mean, probably people are, like, friends with people in their classes, too.
Yeah, you can always, like, ask somebody in your class, hey, want to hang out? And they'd be
Yeah,
like,
want to get lunch? Yeah, for sure.
Everyone would be
Yeah.
you.
That's just not in our
You kind of have to, like, to get community, you have to be community. So you kind of have to ask.
Ooh, deep.
I read that today. I think it's a devotion. But yeah, you do have to, like, instead of just sitting in your room, which I do this, and being like, I have no friends. Literally get friends. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but, like, if you don't have any, get them. Like, ask them.
Yeah, just put yourself out there.
Yeah, knock on people's doors, which we don't do because we don't have time. But yeah, you can totally knock on people's doors.
Well, I mean, I would say we're not here that often.
Yeah, we're not. If I'm here, then I'm studying.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Me too. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.